was gonna say French, but I don't do French anymore. I've got an entire video on that. You should ask your teacher. Yeah, that's good advice. Okay, I'm gonna start. I hope you guys are ready to do some revision because I'm not. I would much rather just answer some of these questions, but reluctantly, I'm gonna have to actually get some work done. Okay. If you're in the fiveable room, I'm going to put a. How much time should I do? I'll do a 25 minute. I'll do classic Pomodoro, 25 minute work and then 5 minute break. So for 25 minutes, uh, I'm gonna try not to answer any questions and actually get a bit of work done. If I see a question, I might answer it, but I apologize if I miss your question out. But in the 5 minute break, I'll try and answer as many of your questions as I can. So yeah, if you're doing a bit of revision as well, I'm following 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna start the timer, and I'm also gonna set up how to do this browser thing on OBS. But yeah, so that 25 minutes. Tea is amazing. I made a sine graph reference because I love maths. Well, actually, I'm not really liking maths right now. Vectors, I didn't know vectors could get so difficult. I said I was going to do work. I know I spent like half an hour not like trying to set up the stream, and now it's been like 10 minutes. I'm not even doing the work. Okay, someone's already put a 30-minute timer. Thank you. But yeah, I'm actually going to get some the link, I'll set the link. Here you go. There's the link. I'm actually going to do some work now. Okay. So I'm not gonna talk. What should I start off with? I'll do cell membrane, active transport notes. I'll do that. Wait, I'm gonna try and set up the browser thing. Look, it's all pitch black right now. Let me see if I can change that. But you guys can start working now. I can't be asked. Okay, which one do I click here? I think it's this. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's spawned in, so that's what I need to do. Oh, I also need to review enzyme inhibition. They're the two things I need to do in terms of reviews. And then I've also got this piece of homework, which is my biology membrane permeability write-up. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this active transport because I've already started it earlier today. And yeah, the link is right there. I've sent it in the chat. I'll put this screen up so you can see the timer as well if you're just not deciding to use this. But I'll go in focus mode as well. There we go. That looks nice. Can you not see the link? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'll put the link in the description then of this video, of this live or whatever you call it. How do I do that? Edit. Oh, here. Okay, I'm gonna put in the Fiverr link. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. You can't see links in chat. That's weird. But yeah, should I show my screen of me revising? I don't think I need to. I'll just have this up and just... Yeah, if anyone has any questions, I am looking at the chat as well, but I'm going to try and actually do some work. Also, I'm wondering, do you guys want to have a video on like how I take notes? Because I've been asked quite a few times like how I make my notes. So I might make a a video on that and how like the process works. I don't know if you guys want to see that. Yeah. If anyone does like that idea, make sure you put in the chat. I'm actually going to get some work done. I keep on losing focus. How much time do you have left? Okay, well, this timer here was a 30-minute timer, so we're going to continue going until it's 5 minutes left, and then we're going to take a break. Can I just ask who? Oh, sorry for scaring anyone by just randomly speaking, but who turned off the timer? I swear we weren't done yet. I'm gonna use this as an excuse for a break though. Actually, I'm gonna do. I think it was like 10 minutes left. I'm gonna put 10 minutes up. Whoever did that, be ashamed. um, we've got revision to do. There you go. I'll shut up now. Once the 10 minutes is up though, we'll have a 5 minute break. Okay, the time is finished. Well, it might be a bit delayed for the live stream, but it's finished for me. Um, so I'll just put a 5 minute. I'll do 5 minutes. Oh yeah, let's change the sound. Let's make it. Oh, that sounds so weird. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, I'm gonna put a 5 minute timer. Actually, I can do it like this. Take a break. 5 minutes. There we go. Okay. So I'm recharging for 5 minutes now, which is nice. Let's see what you guys have written in the chat. Biggest advice you will give to someone starting GCSE revision? I would say that's a difficult question, to be honest. But I think the most important thing for GCSE revision is to make sure that you start early, but at the same time, I don't know actually. Yeah, I think starting early and getting your materials like flashcards and things made early so you can have enough time to do past papers in the future. That's the I would say my biggest advice. And organization as well. I think organization is a bigger thing in sixth form and like A levels, but because you can technically get away with being completely unorganized during GCSEs as long as you do enough past paper practice and like content learning, but not really for A levels. Yeah. I'm thinking what other like things can we do on live stream? So we can have like study with me is like this, but another one that a lot of people are asking for is gaming live stream. Someone even asked me for a sleep one. I am not doing that, but I might do a gaming one. It depends what games you'd like me to play. It's probably going to be like really hassly at first, but I think I am starting to get more used to live streaming. But I will use something else. OBS is actually like so difficult to use, but yeah. Okay, let's see some of these other questions. I just solved a chemistry past paper. Questions are difficult. Oh, to be honest, we had a chemistry test like a few days ago, and it was actually like the multiple choice questions were actually pretty hard, which I wasn't expecting. Some of them were fine, but yeah, the multiple choice questions can actually be quite annoying too. I'm not doing a sleep stream. I'm good. I'm not doing that. But I don't know. Should I do like a gaming stream? The thing is, I don't know what games I can play though. I've got like a very long list of games that people have recommended me to play, but you know what? Among Us would be really, really fun. I was originally planning on doing an Among Us video with my friends, and basically what it would be is like, how the Sidemen do Among Us and like that kind of style. But like, I realized it was going to be really difficult to film, and like, I just couldn't be asked. But I was originally like planning on doing that. I actually was like, oh, is anyone free at this time? We can make a video on this. But yeah, I've kind of just given up on that idea. But you never know, I might do that. Yeah, Among Us, we could do an Among Us live stream. The thing is, you can only get up to, I think it's 15 people in an Among Us game, so it would be sad for the people who can't join and just sit and watch. But maybe we might have like a rotation of different people each time. I don't know. What website did you use to organize your biology topics? So what do you mean by organize my biology topics? I mean, technically right now for my A levels, I don't know if you're talking about A levels or GCSEs, but for A levels, I'm organized in two separate ways. I've got my Rem note and I've got my good notes. Both notes. But I use good notes on my iPad for like just general note taking and doing past papers, and I have everything like laid out into folders. Wait, let me just show you. I don't know how to do this, but so this is my, yeah, this isn't gonna work actually. I might do like a screen recording and show that way, but basically I've just got folders for everything, and for each topic I've got like past paper practice, notes, class notes. So the notes would be the tidied up, polished notes, and then the class notes would just be what I would write in class when the teacher's saying something. And yeah, like for chemistry, I'd also have a chem sheets folder because we have loads of like chem sheet worksheets that we get given every lesson, and I usually just do them online because it's so much easier. Yeah. Fall Guys. Oh yeah, Fall Guys could actually work as well because you can have way more people on that. I mean, it depends. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, to be honest. And also just the idea of trying to set up another live stream with like loads of people playing and then people being like, oh no, I got like kicked out, can you add me again? It's just going to be so long, but I'll try. Yeah. How much time do you have left? 30 seconds. I need to do, how much more stuff do I have? So I finished my notes for my active transport. They actually look beautiful. Just look at this. Wait, let me just show this off. Or let me actually take this off. There we go. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that looks. I've got like diagrams and everything. I nearly dropped my. I've got like diagrams and everything. So yeah, I'm very proud of that. We have 10 seconds, so let me just bring this back up. We're gonna do another, how much? Let's do 25 minutes again. Well, someone did 30 minutes, but yeah. Wait, someone's calling me. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Let me put this up. I'll do a 25-minute timer, because I think that's the best. And then we can have another 5-minute break. I think I'm actually gonna have this live stream be like 1.5 hours long because I don't think I can get everything done. Actually, I might leave my write up for tomorrow, because this is all the tasks I have, so I might as well do some tomorrow as well. But yeah, I'll start the timer. So if you guys are also revising, then I've changed the sound as well, so be prepared. It's some like, actually, you guys can figure out when it does the thing. But yeah, I'm going to do some flashcards now on Remno, and yeah, I'll probably mute myself just to stop annoying you guys. But yeah. Okay. It's another 25 minutes of revision. I managed to complete my flashcards, which you might have seen. Hopefully, that gives you a glimpse of how I make my flashcards. It might make it a bit make more sense. I'm probably going to, in my next focus session, review those flashcards, because one thing I've learned from GCSEs is when I make new flashcards to review them instantly rather than just leave them, because otherwise they start piling up. And so I'm gonna probably review them all first, so I can just double check like I know all the information, and then I'll get straight on with enzyme inhibition notes and flashcards. I don't think I'll be able to do the membrane permeability right up today. I might just do it tomorrow because I just can't be asked. Um, why am I quiet? Can you not hear me? Or is it that the stream is behind? Yeah, the stream might be a bit behind. I'm not entirely sure. I can speak a bit closer to the microphone if you want. But okay, let's see some of these comments. I'll put another 5-minute timer on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll try and answer some of these questions. You have mocks. Is that A-level mocks or GCSE mocks? Well, best of luck for them. I don't think we've been told anything of mocks yet. I mean, some people said that in different schools they've been having A-level mocks already, but we haven't been told anything, to be honest, so I'm not entirely sure. Do I follow Caboodle when making... Oh wait, I forgot to answer all these questions first. I said I was going to answer these. So if you haven't made resources for year 11 yet, but the mocks were like almost finished, I mean, you should be able to tell whether or not it was a good idea through the mocks themselves. Like if they weren't well for you, even without making flashcards or notes or anything, then I mean, you can continue doing what you're doing. To be honest, I personally knew that without flashcards, I definitely wouldn't have done as well. So it helps me, but it just depends. As long as you do, I think past paper practice is definite. Like you have to do that. You can't skip that, but you can skip flashcards, notes, whatever, if it doesn't suit you and your style of revision. So yeah, it just depends, to be honest. What should you do with your exercise books? What the books in class where you just do exercises and stuff in them. But to be honest, I kept all of mine until I finished my exams, and then I threw them all away. Apart from the things I thought I would find, and I completely rinsed everything. Even like my biology, chemistry, maths flashcards and everything, I just deleted them all because I just didn't want to have any filth left on my screen. I just wanted it all to be fresh and new for A levels. I prefer that than keeping everything because it just gets too much clutter. But yeah, how is there already 3 minutes? Oh, okay, that's annoying. But yeah, so for when I'm making my notes, I usually use for biology I use Caboodle mostly, along with free science lessons. And then for chemistry, I usually use ChemRevise and free science lessons, and I make notes out of the two depending on what I think I need to know, if that makes sense. I usually use the spec as well to see if I've missed out anything. When am I going to finish with the revision? Probably in like an hour, by the looks of this, how this is going to work. Why? Wait. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna probably finish for in like an hour's worth of time, probably. But let's answer some of these questions. So all I use Anki plus Notion, which is basically RemNote, but I was gonna use that, but it's too late now. I mean, yeah, it just depends on what you like. If it works for you, if Anki and Notion work for you, that's fine. I mean, you don't need to use RemNote, for example. What? Cell is the powerhouse of the mitochondria. Okay. Hop on what? What are you asking me? How do you like the last chapter from GCSE biology? Mitosis and meiosis. Do you mean GCSE? Oh, GCSE. Mitosis and meiosis is fine. It's not like that bad. My least favorite topic in GCSE biology was probably like anything to do with like metabolism and things. I didn't like that. I find it boring. And I think ecology as well. Whoops, ecology is so boring. I'm not a fan of ecology. How did I find that session? To be honest, I actually got quite a bit of work done. So let me just show you my flashcards here. Here's like my flashcards for co-transport. I don't know why it shows this over here, but I also made active transport flashcards as well. So now I'm going to review them in my next session. So I think I've been pretty productive so far. I've actually gotten more work than I intended. Well, no, I got more work than I thought I would have done, because I usually am really unproductive when it comes to doing live streams and working. It just doesn't match. you're really worried about GCSEs, what in particular? Like, just, I mean, if you're worried for GCSEs, that's a good thing, because at least you're worried now and not later on, because that means you can start working now rather than it being too late. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem as long as you're keeping up with all your lessons and understanding what's going on. I think that's what you need to do right now. Make sure that you understand all your lessons and get any like flashcards or whatever done for any like topic tests that you have. But that's it. And also occasionally do past paper practice. I would say that for me, I didn't do many past papers at the start of year 11. I think it only was like February onwards when I started to do more past papers, because like you just haven't finished all the content. You can't really do a past paper without having all the content complete. Um, but yeah, let's see if there's any more questions. Okay, fine. Yeah. I'm doing 5 A levels, all the sciences and maths. Do you think it would be possible for anyone to? Oh, 5 A levels. Wow. Okay. Fair play. I was struggling with 4. 5 is actually insane. Okay, so how? That's what, maths, biology, chemistry, physics. Wait, am I? Wait, all the sciences and maths. I swear that's 4. Unless you're doing further maths. Uh, that's still really insane. How do you manage that? I have a friend who does biology, chemistry, maths, and physics. I mean, he's managing. I was doing French on top of my biology, chemistry, maths. I just didn't survive. It was too much for me. But to be honest, I would say that it wasn't the fact that it was too much. Well, it was, but it's more the fact that I I wanted to focus more on my other subjects, and having 4 A levels just didn't allow me to do so. And yeah, especially when I was slowly starting to lose interest in French as well, and that just doesn't help. Like for A levels, if the subject you're studying, unless it's a subject that you really want to do for your career, if the subject is starting to become less and less interesting, I mean, in any subject you're going to have parts of it that you just don't like. But if you are starting to like lose touch out of the subject and just not enjoy it at all, then that is a bit of a problem. So that's why I dropped French mainly. But how do I revise for? Oh, okay, don't get me started on DT. Do you mean DT GCSE? Oh my gosh, it was genuinely the most stressful thing. It was because our DT, I can't even speak. Our DT department was all over the place. We didn't get much assistance when it came to revising for the exam. I'd say that the coursework wasn't too bad, but the exam part of it, there's so much content. I remember when I went into that exam, I left like there were a good like a third of the questions I looked at and I was like, what is going on? What does this mean? I wrote something based on, because a lot of DT is like common knowledge. Like for example, if someone builds a chair, you say like what properties make it good for being a chair, for example, and you can just talk about like the fact that it's sturdy and things. So some things you can just like figure out yourself, but there's so much info that you just need to learn for the exam, which I just couldn't do. But I mean, I managed. I actually got an 8, which I'm so surprised about, because the exam was shambles for me. But yeah, what's this app called? Yeah, the app I'm using right now is Fiveable. I usually hop on here when I've got like a ton of work to do. You might see me in here for revision. We've actually got quite a lot of people. How many do we have here? I know I was meant to have started revision again, but let me just count how many people we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus me, 21 people. Yikes, okay. That's actually amazing. 6 A levels, maths, biology, chemistry, physics, medium psychology. How do you survive? Surely at that rate you have like extra periods as well to do lessons. Surely you don't have enough time, right, to get everything done in your free. Do you even have free periods at that rate? I'm so lost how that works. Okay. Should I start revising now? I guess I'll do my next session of revision. I think you guys are waiting as well for me to set the timer again. Why didn't I do A level physics? Well, GCSE physics just didn't interest me, to be honest, to be frank. I just didn't enjoy GCSE physics. That's the reason. Biology and chemistry and maths, I enjoyed them more for GCSE, so I was like, win-win, I might as well take it, and I want to do medicine as well, so it all fits perfectly. But physics, not my favorite. Some of it, like, I really enjoyed the particle stuff in physics. I've heard that they've gotten really painful now in A level, but the stuff about like radiation, I mean radioactivity and like that stuff. I really enjoy that, but I don't like the math side of physics and like the forces and the newtons and the moments. That was all really boring for me. But that's the majority of physics, so that's why I just cannot be asked for it. But yeah, that's just me and that's my opinion. Yeah, let's actually start some work again. This has been way more than 5 minutes, but yeah, let me get 25 minutes up again. I am going to do my flashcards as I said, and then I'm probably gonna just uh I'm gonna make my enzyme notes after that. So yeah, let me start the timer. I'm gonna mute myself again because I don't want to be annoying. But yeah, how do I start this? Oh, there we go. Okay.